All right, man, let's talk about Jared Goff. Rusty or just trash? He got his cash, and that's why a lot of people or teams are always hesitant before paying the guy. A lot of times they get complacent, but Goff been paid before. This ain't his first large contract. But this is why, this is one of the downsides of not, one of the downsides of, it's escaping me. Let me stop trying to do two things at once. But this is the downside of not playing preseason. You're going to come out rusty. And also, this is also a downside of people really studying the Lions now. Back in the day, just to be like, the Lions, they'll find a way to lose the game. And now teams are looking at what the Lions do because now they up there close to the platinum standard of the National Football League. And now teams are building a game plan on defeating Detroit Lions. And the thing about the Lions is even last year, Ben Johnson got pass happy. He liked to throw to open up the run when, in fact, this team is built to run the ball. That's what the team is built to do. This team is built to run the football. So with them not running the football in the way they should run the football, now it's a problem. Now you got Jared Goff dropping back. Now you got Jared Goff dropping back, 55 times throwing the football. I mean, it seemed like they came out with like 1,000 straight completions. 1,000 straight throws when they should have ran the football. And when they ran the football, they had some success. So, but I just think for one, a problem for the Lions is that they're losing their identity. If teams make the adjustments and they stop the run, and then you worry about throwing a pass. Right now, they're getting away from running the football. Even in the Rams game, I didn't like the run ratio. They ran it a lot towards the end of the game. They should run the football even more. Next week, they should have 55 rush attempts. I don't even know if they play next week, but they should have 55 rush attempts. Honestly, they should have 55 rush attempts next week, and run the football. That's when Goff is at his best. So you run the football, the windows get a lot wider, and just the ball is wobbling a lot out of his hands right now. It's kind of similar to that sketchy stretch that he went through last year. So they ran the ball 27 times. 3 of them was by Jared Goff and Jameson Williams. So in reality, they had 24 runs between their running backs. Gibbs was 13 for 84 yards. And they threw it to their backs. Montgomery was 4 catches for 35 yards. Gibbs was 7 catches, 22 yards. No, run the fucking football. They should have at least 15 carries apiece. You know what I'm saying? Goff dropped back 55 times. He made, and I think they had a penalty or something, and they pushed him back, and they still was in field goal range. He threw a pick right to the guy. Throw the fucking football. You got to understand, too, there's still some continuity being built across that offensive line with Kevin Zeifert. Run the football. You have success. Run the football. Play the Cardinals next week. That's another sneaky game. Another elusive quarterback, and you in Arizona, and they hot as fish grease right now. It should have been Buffalo. So get back, line it up, shorten the possessions up, run the football, play action. And I think you'll start getting success from Sam Laporte. I think you get more success out of Amon-Ra St. Brown. The game would be easier for him. But they want to come out here, and Ben Johnson want to be pass happy. He started falling into that last year. Passing to open up the run. Run the football. Run the football. And when they start stacking that box, then we go over their head. Then we throw the football. It's basic football. It ain't like y'all didn't run the football with success week 1, week 2. You had success running the football. You have success running the football. You got a guy with 13 carries, 83 yards. Come on. Let me do the math on that. Short bus math. I said 13. He had 13 carries. That's over 6 yards a pop. That's about 6.5 yards a pop that he got running the football. This is, like I said before, I think Goff is struggling because they getting away from what they do best. That's what I think. The previous week, Montgomery had 17 carries, but you got to remember they was in overtime. You know, he had 17. Most of them came overtime. Gibbs had 11 carries for 40 yards that game, almost 4 yards a carry. Jared Goff dropped back 28 times. They ran the ball 31 times, but then again, Goff had a rush. That wasn't a design run, probably. Cleve had the end around, and Jameson. So 3 of them carries, really, like I said before, I don't understand it. I really don't. Do what you do, and then we make the adjustment. So, Goff's struggling. I think it's more about scheme. I think it's more about Russ. I think it's more about Russ and scheme. That's my honest opinion about it. I think it's rustiness, not playing the preseason, and scheme. So that's my humble opinion on it. I don't, like I said, he didn't got the bag before. This ain't nothing new. He didn't got the bag before. He didn't got the bag before. So it ain't nothing new. But Ben Johnson is the problem here. You got a quarterback that's rusty. He didn't play preseason. On offense is rusty. Didn't play preseason. Let's run the football. Let's get into a rhythm. Let's do it that way. So that's my opinion on it, man. But, nonetheless, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace. Well, hold on real quick. Don't forget, check out my main channel, Goodfella TV. Don't forget that. Check out my other channel, Free Game 89. All the links in the link tree, FR33 Game 89. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.